Well, hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
We sure are, and today we are going to do something that people have asked us. We did one not too long ago, and they asked us to do something similar, maybe a little easier, so that's what we are going to do today.
That's right. We're going to be making a DIY pumpkin centerpiece.
Yes.
With some pumpkins that we got from Hobby Lobby. Now, you could get them at any kind of craft store. A lot of them carry them this time of year, but this is going to be fun. It's going to be simple to make. We're going to show you some easy tips, and we're going to have some fun today. So welcome, everybody.
Right.
Thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Yes, and so when you hop on, just say hey and let us know where you're watching from. You could also, you know, I'm one of those that likes to know what the weather's like where you are. So tell us what the weather's like. Right now, it was cold this morning here in Alabama. I say cold, no, it was chilly, chilly this morning here in Alabama. But it has heated up pretty quick, and it's like in the high 80s right now. So that's almost October in Alabama.
But it does feel a little bit more like fall.
It's starting to. It is. And my Japanese maple is starting to turn colors now. And, you know, the trees are. So it's starting to get pretty.
So thank y'all so much for joining us here on Flower Friday Live. We are so glad you guys are with us. Again, if you are watching us live, just type live in the comments. Let us know where you're watching this video from. If you're watching us on a replay, also just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you are watching this video from.
That is right.
We're going to go ahead and get started today and show you what we're working with.
Yes.
So we have these 12-inch pumpkins that came from Hobby Lobby.
They did.
Where is the... What did I do with my... There we go.
Here, this is, they came like this, of course. We just used a knife. You want to use a serrated knife if you are using a knife, and cut the top off. Just be careful, because you could, you know, this is kind of hard. These from Hobby Lobby are kind of hard to cut around, but you can do it. Just use a knife and cut the top off, and you could always save it, because some people like to kind of attach it, but we're not going to in this.
And so we are actually, if you look at this one, okay, so you can get a couple different kinds at your craft stores. You can get the kind that they're just foam. They're foam pumpkins. So that's what we're using today. And we're actually going to use our foam. That's how our flowers are going to stick in there. So if you get a pumpkin that has a hollow center, then you're going to need to put some kind of floral foam in the bottom of it, so that your flowers will
something like
stick.
This is just some that we got from, I think, Walmart.
Yeah, you can get that anywhere.
But yes, just something like that is what you will need. And but yeah,
but we're going
to use the foam.
We're going to use the foam. So we just cut the top off, and you want to cut a little indentation in it, and then we're going to use that for our actual foam.
Now, you may have seen us make this one. We made this one, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think. And this one we actually did use the styrofoam in it. The floral foam we used in this one, but like she said, we're not going to do that this time.
Yeah, because we're going to make it simple, as easy as we can for you guys today.
That's what people have asked us for, something a little simpler. So that's what we're going to do.
So this is actually going to, I'm going to use these in my home, and so I'm going with this color scheme here. I love the blush.
I do too.
In these colors that they have now at in all the craft stores. So I'm going to be using this. So we've got 3 sunflowers, and aren't those pretty? Look at the centers of those.
Those
We've
are
used
from Michael's.
These same sunflowers in a couple different colors a few times, because they're so gorgeous.
I love them.
I love those. So we've got those in any kind of large sunflower or flower that you want to use in yours. If you didn't want to use sunflowers, you could use a large roses or peonies or mums or anything like that.
Yes. Now we've got this little bush that we are using, and this is actually from Amazon. Amanda will link that to show you where we got these, and I just love the colors of these. So pretty. And you know, I've shown you before, but in case you haven't seen this, when you get them, they're going to be kind of mashed. So you just want to take your flowers, and hold one with one hand, and then with your other hand just kind of twist the center, and that's going to fluff that flower out for you so that it looks like it's supposed to. So I have already done that with these, and I think yours are done with most of those. So we are going to be using this, and we've got some leaves. I love this bush from Walmart. We've used these leaves several times, and I love those. They kind of are gold with the little pink tint, and then they are glittered. Those are just so pretty. And
those are from Walmart. They're like $3 a bush.
Yes.
They're really pretty. They're a little bit glittered. I love those, and they're so inexpensive. So if you can find those at your local Walmart, snatch them up.
Now we've got these, and we may be using those. We're going to wait and see, but those are beautiful. And again, those are from Amazon.
And we're going to kind of design this as we go.
As we go, that's right.
It's going to be fun.
So we've got some filler things, but we'll show you those if we end up using them.
Yeah, definitely. You are going to need a couple filler greeneries in there as well. So we've got some fern here and some other things, but you know, you can find florals at Dollar Tree, Walmart.
Yes.
Of course, Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Anything like that. And you just do it in the colors that you like.
Yes, that's what I was fixing to say. We're doing it in this color scheme, but you can do the exact same thing in any colors that you like. The main thing, you're going to want about 3 larger flowers. So, you know, where she showed you, we're going to use the sunflowers, and you want to use about 3 of those. And you're going to want something that's a little bit taller. That's what we're going to use this whole bush for. We're literally going to stick the whole bush in just like this, and that's going to be our height for this. And then you're going to want some filler. So that's our leaves, and then if we use anything else, we'll talk about that as we go along. But the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to dip this. We're using our Grace Monroe Home glue skillet. And we are just going to dip the ends in.
And I will link the glue skillet in the comments. If you don't have a glue skillet, you can just use your glue gun, but you will want to use hot glue for this.
Yes, you will. And we're just going to push that down in the center. And see, we're going to be spreading these out once we get everything else in. Just try to get that in the center the best that you can.
And you may have mentioned this before, but you know, however high you want it, that's what you're going to do. I'm going to kind of make sure these are even, because I'll probably use both of these.
Yeah, this one's, you need
yours
to,
is a little bit
mine's
higher
a little bit higher. I can push it down a little bit. Because that is perfectly fine. It does not need to be that high. It's just going to be a little higher than our others. Let's see if it's even now. Is that about right? Close enough?
Yeah, probably close enough.
I'll push it down.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
There we
I think
go.
these are going to be great, like on a tablescape.
Yes, they
Thanksgiving.
will.
I'm really excited about this.
Yep.
I love the orange one, but I'm going for this kind of color.
Yes, and I actually used the other one that we made of those two. I used one on my front porch. It's on my little table on my front porch. All right, so now we're going to do our sunflowers, and I'm going to put this one right down in the center front, just like that.
And you're just going to push it right down into that foam, into that styrofoam.
That's exactly what we're doing. And I'm going to do the same thing with my other two. I'm putting these towards the back, but on the side. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Over here, just like that. There we go.
Go down just a tad on this one.
You see, we've already got some of our filler flowers going on here. These are so pretty. Okay, so now I've got, this is just a little filler. It's, I don't know even what you would call this, but it's leaves and berries is all I can tell you. And I love the colors of these. These actually came from Pioneer Wholesale, but any kind of berries would work with this.
And we're just going to add a little bit of this in
yes,
here.
and I'm just putting this in. The first one I'm going to kind of put towards the back. This is just to kind of help support the what I've got going on in the center. So then I'm going to put one towards the front.
So y'all let us know what you're working on right now. We've actually started in Design with the Pros Club. We've started some Christmas wreaths, which has been really fun. But
yes,
I know whenever we start Christmas wreaths, we're just going to be covered in glitter. So
yes, that's the truth. We were talking about it a few minutes ago, how we sneeze and cough. Uh-oh, my berries came off. Let me glue those back on. Lost my berries.
And you know, you could absolutely use as much or as little in these arrangements as you want.
Definitely.
So if you like simpler, you know, you're welcome to just, you know, use as much or as little as you want in yours.
Whatever you want to do. That's exactly right. I'll bring that one down just a little bit.
Of course, we got a ton of stuff over here, and I've got a big pile over here.
I know it.
And I doubt we'll even use half of it.
No, I'm sure that we probably won't, but that's okay.
I always like to have more than I may need.
I think I'm going to use just a few of these little thistle pieces that we've got. This was from Michael's, and I just think they're cute. Now, this, of course, you could completely leave out, but we're just going to put a few. So if you were looking for something, and you know, from Dollar Tree or Dollar General, just you know, any Walmart has them. Just look for something that is small, little acorns, anything like that that's on a stem that you could add if you could not find the thistle. But anything that's just going to kind of give it a little more interest. And I'm only going to use 2 or 3 of those.
I mean, you could probably even use some larger berries.
You could. Yes, you could. I'm going to put one more. Just to have, so I put 4 of those in. And now I think I'm just going to add some of my leaves to it.
It's already looking pretty.
I know it. I love these colors. And if you have any questions while we're going along, feel free to ask, because that is why we are here.
Yeah, we're always happy to answer any kind of questions you guys have. So feel free to ask those in the comments. I don't always see everything, all of the comments, but if I see it, we'll answer it.
That's right. So please, please don't think that we're ignoring you if we don't answer, because really sometimes...
Sorry.
Huh?
I really like that in there.
I know it. I may do that. I wanted to add a few of my leaves. Well, this is for you, so if you like it, we will add the peonies. She wants the peonies. I was trying to make it without having to use quite as much stuff, but it's hers, so she wants peonies. So she gets peonies.
Are my favorite. I love them, so we can't leave them out. Sunflowers and peonies are my favorite.
Yeah. Well, we will add these. Whoops, I hurt my finger. So be careful. You may burn yourself.
So I have been all day at the pumpkin patch today. We had a homeschool, because I homeschool my kids. We had a homeschool field trip with about 100 other homeschoolers here in our county to our local pumpkin patch. So that is what I have been doing all day.
I know it. And we were talking about earlier how that has really come a long way, because used to you wouldn't have had 20, you know, from our county, and now she said there were over 100 there, so that is just amazing to me. Okay.
So this is where we are at so far.
Yep.
So we're just going around the edge right now, and just sticking those in there, right down into the foam that was already in the pumpkin. I mean, it's really, really...
It
It's
is.
so simple.
Now I'm going to continue adding some of these leaves. And I think that'll be all for this. Unless she decides she wants something else in it.
Did you use, how many peonies did you put in that one?
I only put in, how did I put, how many? I put in 3, but I think I'm actually going to use the little ball. I have a spot over here.
Oh.
The
I'm
little,
like
this is the little
looking for
bud.
it, and it's in my hand.
And you're holding it, yeah. I think I'm going to use it. Just kind of stick it in here just because it's cute. And I have a little spot. And all of that comes on one bush, so we can link that too, so you will see where that is.
All right, so we're just going to move on and just keep adding,
Yep,
the gold leaves from Walmart in here. This is going to really just fill it up and give it that compact look, which is what I like.
Yep.
If you like a more airy look,
See, I'm the airy one. She's the compact one. And that's why we're doing a compact one. That's one of the reasons.
hey Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Yes, I'm actually sorry, Tracy, you did not get a text notification. It would not let me send them out
Yes,
today.
for some reason she tried, but it, you know,
Oh,
they have
wow.
those glitches, and it was one of those times. But anybody, if you're not on the email list, where do they need to go to get on the email list? Tell them that.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's on the front page of our
I
Grace
think there is
Monroe
a pop-up
home.
somewhere on our website. I know that if you go to our blog and if you sign up for the wreath making checklist, I know you'll get on our list then.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you get a checklist for free.
So this is where we are so far. Let's see if we should add.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to add some of that just to get a little bit
Somewhat of the height.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to move that middle one down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to add a little bit too then. But there again, now this is just preference. So if you are making one, you know, and you don't want to go to much of expense, you don't have to add any of this.
I meant to actually move that wreath stand out of the way.
Oh, yeah. I forgot it was there too.
Since we're not making a wreath, we didn't really need it there, did we?
No, it's just in the way today.
I'm going to add some more leaves around the bottom just to kind of cover up some of that. And I love these sunflowers because they have the beaded centers, which I think
They are so pretty, aren't they?
is really pretty.
I love that too.
Yes, Tracy, I love these colors too.
They are so pretty.
Let's see. Hey, Misty, thank you so much for joining us live
Hey,
today.
Misty. Hope you're having a good day.
Debbie said, I drove by our pumpkin patch and it's not quite ready yet. Well, ours actually, and we love to go to Pimpkon Farms. And if you guys are local or even, you know, if you could drive a little ways, that is one that I highly recommend.
Fun,
it is
yes.
so great. And
It
so
really
we go there,
is.
and they actually opened early this year because they have had people just traveling from everywhere. They have a pretty big, I think, social media presence. And so they have people coming from all over.
Isn't that
And
neat?
so last year they had to turn people away because they were so packed. So they opened a little bit early this year. to make sure they could hopefully get everybody in. Yeah, I'm loving how this has turned out. This is right up my alley. This is my style. And Tracy did Bennett get a diaper full of corn. Yeah, he's gonna have corn coming out of places, I think.
Yeah, you got to tell him. She said that he was having so much fun, and you know, you got to know he's in the terrific twos, because we're gonna call them terrific twos and not what normally people call them. But she said he pitched a fit leaving. She said she literally had to tote him under her arm with him just screaming.
So if you were there and you saw somebody carrying a baby like upside down,
like a sack of potatoes,
that was me, and I promise he was fine. Yeah. He was just having a 2-year-old meltdown because he did not want to leave the pumpkin patch. But I had to get back here so we could have Flower Friday.
Yes, exactly. So he didn't have a choice today.
Yes.
He was funny. That child, he keeps me laughing. The other morning, Amanda came in and she brought his breakfast. Well, he decided that he wanted a snack. A knack-knack is what he calls them. So he goes in my pantry to get a snack, and Amanda told him, no, you can't, you got to eat your breakfast. You can't have a snack right now. Well, I looked over there. He got over there like he was going to eat it. I saw him pick up his breakfast and head to the trash can, and he had just opened it when Amanda said, you cannot throw that away. And oh, he was so upset that she caught him. But that was the funniest thing.
And he knew he was being sneaky.
He knew it. He knew it. I got so tickled, though. I couldn't help but laugh at him. Little stinker.
Yes, Lori, he is 2 already. Can you believe it?
I know. It has gone by too fast, I tell you. He's a little boy and not a baby.
Lisa said, saying hello from flooded out Long Island, New York. I know. I'm praying for you guys. I have seen some videos. Oh, my goodness.
Bless your heart. We are.
Yep. So there you go. I mean, those are simple to make.
Yeah, they're simple.
They are simple.
They look a little different, but that's okay. We'll get them looking closer when you take them home.
Yeah.
And any glue now, because I just noticed that my pumpkin's got a little bit of glue, just take the blow dryer. Don't get it too close to it, but just take your blow dryer and kind of go over it on medium or low heat. Don't do it on high heat, and you'll get that glue to come off.
Yeah.
And it won't be a problem. I need one more of these. Let's see, one spot over here.
Yeah, I love adding this.
The fern.
The fern.
That fern. Any time you've got an airy looking fern like that, it just seems to give the design so much. I love
Karen
that.
says yours looks better. Thank you, Karen.
Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it.
But that's fine.
I've had a lot more practice.
I don't mind. She's got to.
I've had a whole lot more practice. But thank you for that.
Yes, Tracy said love them when they are that age.
Oh,
yeah, they're just
precious.
learning everything at 2 and 3. They're just kind of experiencing the world and learning things.
And they're figuring out that they can control some things, and they're testing limits to see, what can I control and what can I not control and that kind of thing. So, it is a fun age, but that's why I call it the terrific twos and not the terrible.
Hey,
everybody always says the terrible twos.
I know that every age has its challenges.
They do.
But they're also a blessing.
They are. And so that's why we call it the terrific twos.
All right. So you can see the difference. And this is just a different style.
Yes.
Of the one that we made a few weeks ago, the orange. Okay. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit wilder.
See, this is actually technically more I like airy.
And then we've got this one that is like, I feel like this would be beautiful for a fall wedding.
It would, wouldn't it?
I think this would be so pretty for a fall
wedding. It really
wedding.
would.
And it's just the different style. So if you have not seen us make this one, you can go back. I'll actually try to remember to post the link to this video in the comments, because this one was a fun one too.
It was.
And this one really was not difficult either. Now, we did this one a little different. Like she said, we used the foam inside. But after that we're like, you know what? Why did we even take that extra step?
Yes, because you really
when
don't
literally,
have to.
I mean, this is not going anywhere.
No, not coming out.
Not coming out. That would be really bad if it all fell out.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yes.
well,
I was sitting there saying a little
You were
prayer.
praying.
Please don't let it all fall out.
You were praying.
But, that's funny.
But I mean,
yeah.
really, it's super simple to make. You
It
can make it
is.
in any style you want, in any color combination you want, and these would be great for a table centerpiece.
They
for
would.
Thanksgiving or a wedding, or just I'm just going to use it in on my table.
Yeah, and the thing is, people always say, well, what's the recipe for it? Well, basically, for something like this, you just want to have 3 larger flowers, like we have the sunflowers. Then you want something smaller and taller, like the ones we have, the little, I guess those are roses. I'm not really sure what these are.
Yeah, I think they are.
But that bush.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want something that is more of a filler. And we used both this and several of the things, but you could just get one filler. You could just use all of the leaves and just fill it in anywhere with the leaves, and it would still be beautiful with just 3 things. So, make it to what you want and to what you can afford to add to it, because, flowers can get expensive.
I was going to say, if you wanted to add a little bow to it, you could.
You certainly could.
That would actually be really pretty, but I only have a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll
I
just
don't
kind of
have
show
much
you.
left,
That
yeah.
would be perfect. It matches.
It does, don't it? I know we've got some more somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
But I'll
right
just kind of
offhand.
show y'all what, if you wanted to make like a little just hand-tied bow or something, to go underneath, tuck it in there, that would be cute.
It would.
Of course, I only have a tiny bit of ribbon here, but I wish we had more.
I do too, but I don't know.
I know we used it the other day. I guess this is why this is all I had left.
Probably.
But that would be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
I think this actually came from Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, it did.
So maybe-
Now, and to be honest, I have not seen it this year, but I wasn't looking for it, so they may have it. I just didn't. I wasn't looking for it, so.
Yeah, but if you wanted, to add a bow to
Just
it,
a cute little bow would be really cute.
it would be cute down there. I don't know if I'll just
You
do
could
that.
even do a little gold.
Yeah, you could
just
do
a plain
gold,
little
any
simple
kinda-
gold bow. Anything like that would work.
A little neutral style bow
Yeah.
in there. Let's see. Kathy said, I love these. I made several a few years ago, and they're really fun to make. They are.
They really are.
They're fun, and they're just quick and easy. And I
They
mean, I really
are.
think they make a statement. I think that they...
And that's why I told Amanda, I said, I want people to know that whatever level you are, if you are a brand new beginner, you can do this. This is not hard. You can do this.
Yeah, and these could be made with, like we said, Dollar Tree flowers.
They really can.
Walmart flowers. I mean, you don't have to spend
And you don't have to use a pumpkin quite as large as this either. If you want something to go on an end table or something like that, you could use a smaller pumpkin.
Yeah. Lori said a fall wedding, these would be gorgeous.
Oh, they
yes,
would.
that's what I was saying earlier.
They
Definitely perfect for a fall wedding.
Mm-hmm. They would.
But
I
this
love
is-
those colors together.
Yeah, but this has been fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this today.
Yes.
If you have any suggestions of things that you would like to see us make, just put those in the comments, because we're always looking for different ideas for you guys. We're going to be starting on Christmas before long.
Yes,
so I'm
we
just go ahead
are.
and tell you, we're going to be starting on Christmas, and we have some fun things planned.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I can't wait. In fact, I got some in today that we're going to be using, so
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Also, I wanted to let you all know that our Design with the Pros Club is going to be opening within the next couple of weeks. So we are only open, three times a year. And so for new members, and this is coming up. So if you are interested in learning how to design new wreaths, how to make, all kinds, even if you're a beginner, or if you've been making wreaths forever, but you want to learn how to sell those wreaths online, we can help you with all of that. We have over 100 tutorials Right now, the minute you get in the group, you have access to over 100 plus new ones each month that we do, and then that includes business tutorials as well. So
yeah, and not everybody that is in Design with the Pros Club sells their
no,
weeds.
we've
So
got
don't
a
let
lot
that scare
that
you away, because
and they have no interest.
It's probably about half and half, really, to be honest. So we have people that just make them as a hobby, make them for friends and family and for themselves, and then we have others that have, you know, they have thriving businesses selling their wreaths, and so they're always looking for new designs. So, you know, we have a little bit for everyone.
That is
in Design
right.
with the Pros Club.
That
and
is right.
You can go to our website at GraceMonroeHome.com, click on the right hand corner where it says join the club, and be sure to get on the waiting list, because you will be notified first when we open up.
That's right. That is right. We'd love to have you.
Yeah. And if you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when we release our videos. And if you're watching us on Facebook, if you guys will just click the follow button so that you get all of our notifications and all of our posts.
Right.
And if you want more DIY tutorials, and if you are looking for the supply list for the designs that we make here on Flower Friday, be sure to go to our blog, GraceMonroeHome.com. That is where you will find the supply list and links to the products and all that sort of thing, as well as the videos.
That's right. That's right. And we tell you everything that we use and how to find them.
That's right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and
Yes.
we will see you next week for Flower Friday Live.
Come join us Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.